If you are someone looking to maximize the potential of the Nigerian stock market or US stock market, then you want to watch this video to the end, because I will share with you the UCX strategy that helped me start building wealth leveraging stocks. You see, a big mistake many Nigerians and Africans in general make is to keep saving money in a bank account, with the only investment most actually making being to buy land. Now, don't get me wrong, investing in real estate is a good thing, but due to how undocumented the real estate sector is in the continent, especially in Nigeria, you could easily fall victim to scams. Buying land that has already been sold to other people, and then spending millions fighting for the same land you purchased, which has also been sold to 5 other different people. Now, some of you might say, well, that's why I prefer just to save the money. But here's the problem with just saving. One is the valuation. Last year, the Nigerian naira against the dollar was around 500 to 700 naira per dollar. This year, it has touched as high as 1,900 naira to $1. Crazy, right? Well, this is the case for so many other African countries. Last year, a loaf of bread used to cost around 700 naira to 800 naira. But as I am speaking to you right now, a loaf of bread in Nigeria costs 1,700 naira to almost 2,000 naira. One question you need to ask yourself is, did the money you leave in your bank account grow when the price of bread went up? And I am sure most of you watching this video, your salary did not also go up as well. Now the question is, what can one do to grow their wealth with all this chaos happening in the continent? Well, the answer is to invest in the stock market. And in this video, I will be sharing with you the UCS strategy to get started, even if you are totally new to investing. But before that, I would love to tell you the story of how I got started investing and building wealth for myself, as I believe it would inspire someone watching this video to take investing very, very seriously. You see, as a young child growing up, I had this very wealthy uncle who worked for one of the top telecom companies in Nigeria. I believe it's Zoom Mobile that the company was called. Most of you might have heard about the company. He was one of the pride of the family, my uncle, someone we all looked up to. Anytime anyone in the family had financial struggles, they knew they could count on him. His generosity was unmatched, and his wealth made him the go-to person for solving problems in the family. But then everything changed. Zoom Mobile, this giant of a telecom company, collapsed. Just like that, my uncle lost his stable income, his job security, and as time went on, he lost his wealth. He had poured a lot of his money into real estate, which on paper sounded like a smart decision. But here's the thing, in Nigeria, the real estate sector can be a minefield. He discovered that the lands he thought he owned had been sold to multiple people. To make matter worse, he didn't have the funds to fight legal battles for those lands. What was once a source of pride became a source of endless frustration and regret. As the years passed, he struggled to rebuild. He couldn't regain his footing financially. As a teenager, I remember having a heart-to-heart conversation with him, and there was one decision he admitted to regretting the most, which is that he overlooked the Nigerian stock market. His regret highlighted the importance of having a diversified and informed investment strategy, which is where the UCS framework, which I will be sharing with you, will later come in. He told me how at the time some of the biggest banks in Nigeria had stocks trading for just a few naira. If he had overcome his fear and invested in just a few shares back then, he would have had a safety net when things went south. With stocks, he could have sold some shares, had access to cash flow, and maybe even found a way to rebuild his life. But he didn't, and sadly, he was never able to fully recover from that financial blow. This story left a deep impression on me as I got much older. There is a saying that smart people learn from their own mistakes, but wise people learn from the mistakes of others. My uncle's story was my wake-up call. It made me realize that relying on just one source of income or one type of investment was risky. It pushed me to start taking the stock market seriously and to understand how investing in right companies could build real wealth over time. I'll be honest, I didn't get it right the first time. I made my own share of mistakes, but through trial and error, I learned what makes a company truly worth investing into. Now that you have heard my uncle's story and how it inspired me, to start investing, let's talk about this unique strategy called the UCS investing strategy. You see, you don't need to be a financial expert to invest, but you need the right knowledge and strategy to succeed. The good news is that starting your investment journey is simpler than most people think, and the UCS strategy is not something that is complicated. The U stands for understand your goals. Before you invest a single naira, you need to ask yourself the question, what am I trying to achieve? Are you looking for long-term growth, or do you need a short-term safety net? Do you want to save for your child's education in 10 years, or are you planning for retirement? Your goals will shape your investment strategy. This is a question I had to ask myself. The C stands for choosing the right platform. The beautiful thing is that unlike before, right now, there are several online platforms available today that makes it easy to buy and sell stocks. The best ones are user-friendly and gives you access to both the Nigerian and US stock market. You want to find the platform that is simple to use. Example is the Trove Investment app, the Bamboo Investment app, and the Afri Invest application. Finally, the S stands for small and learn as you go. Don't wait until you have millions to start. Even a few thousand naira, 2,000 naira can get you started in buying shares in like Dangote Cement and a lot of other companies, even MTN, that you use in your mobile device. The key is to start now and let your money grow over time. Now, I could go deeper into these points, but this video will take much more longer than it needs to be, and that's why I have created a very comprehensive investing course called the Unconventional Investor to guide you step by step on how to find the right companies that are undervalued to invest in and make money from. In the course, I break down everything you need to know on how to evaluate companies. This is very important. How to build a strong portfolio and avoid the common mistakes that cost beginners their money, so you don't go and blow your money just like that. This course isn't just about theory, it's packed with real life examples and case studies, so you can start investing confidently and building wealth immediately. For just 35,000 naira, you gain access to this life-changing knowledge, and I am confident it's worth every naira if you are serious about securing your financial future. Just to show you that this is not just talks, I want to show you some people I have helped in their investing journey. You can see the screenshots on your screen. These are some people that have actually helped, people that have watched my YouTube videos. This is my free content that I've helped to start making money. Now, imagine this. If someone can make money from my free content, imagine the kind of money you could make by investing in my paid content and the kind of value that I would try to pass down to you. Then you can see this video that was posted in my investing community on Telegram. This is somebody that actually made money, from the knowledge I was able to pass to him. So this course is value packed, and guess what? It is a straightforward course. I tried to make it short so you can pick the necessary knowledge and get started investing without procrastinating. In fact, here's a breakdown of some of the things you get inside the Unconventional Investor course. One is understanding the stock market. You will learn the fundamentals of how the stock market works so you can confidently navigate it even as a complete beginner. You also learn how to evaluate companies. As in the course, I shared strategies for identifying strong companies to invest in, ensuring that you are putting your money into opportunities that grow and not some random anyhow company, which is a mistake many beginners make. Next up in the course, you will learn about building a diversified portfolio. You discover how to balance your investments to reduce risk while maximizing potential returns. Then the fourth thing you learn in the course is step-by-step guides to using most of these investment platforms. Example is like Trove, Bamboo, and Afri Invest, making it easy for you to start buying and selling stocks right today once you take the course, because the course is short, like I said. Now, there's also a practical case study where I share a real life step-by-step guide on how to leverage and use AI, which is artificial intelligence, aka ChatGPT, to find very, very good companies to invest in. This is something many people don't know right now, and with this knowledge, you have the right to leverage AI to make money. And finally, you have access to my phone number, my private investing community, where you can get to ask me questions and also network with a group of like-minded individuals. You share the ideas with them, you can ask questions and get ongoing support in your investing journey. All of this is valued at over 500,000 naira, but it's available today for just 35,000 naira. In the stock market world, we call this an undervalued asset, as this offer is available for only a limited time. So don't miss out on the chance to secure your financial future for just 35,000 naira. Click on the button below to get to the next page where you can make the purchase right now and get started in learning how to find the right stocks to invest in and grow your wealth. See you over there in the course and community. Deal.